Like its cousin, the open broadcast news category recognizes those entries that are predominantly audio and/or video from any Canadian media outlet broadcast over the air or online to an audience of any size. The entries in this category, however, have shorter runtimes and are harder news and investigative series. There are 5 finalists in this category. From APTN National News, Trina Roach and James Robinson's entry titled Black Tickle. This entry welcomes you to the small, remote community of Black Tickle. With under 200 full-time residents, its future is opaque.
So why should the rest of Canada care about what happens here?
Well, I think that everybody, if we're all Canadians, I think we all should care about one another no matter which part of Canada we're in. Everyone has the right to healthcare. It doesn't matter where you to. And everybody got the right to live. Where do you want to live?
Leaving Black Tickle isn't just about a deep connection to the land.
Knowing that if we gotta leave, we're not gonna get to see him grow up. Sorry.
It's about the loss of community and family.
I'm trying to stay strong, but it's hard.
Aside being among the few to document an outport community of this nature, this entry also offers some potential solutions, judges said, that could allow those who want to keep calling Black Tickle their home to do so. The CBC News Go Public team's entry, titled Failure to Protect. Pierre Dupont accepted patients in the Ottawa area as a chiropodist. The Go Public team dug into allegations against Dupont, uncovering layer after layer of troubling information and the people left in the man's wake.
He basically is lying to his patients and misleading his patients that he's putting in an experimental product.
The Ontario College of Chiropodists has decided for now Dupont can't perform any procedure involving the use of a stent as it looks into at least 6 patient complaints. Dupont says he won't comment until all complaints are dealt with, adding, "I would encourage everyone to keep an open mind and not to rush to judgment." He says there's another side to this story which will become known once these matters are resolved.
The team's work played a part in the decision by Dupont's former patients to file a $50 million class action lawsuit against the man and the provincial college that licensed him. The Extremes, submitted by Adrienne Arsenault, Michel Gagnon, and Nazim Baksh, and broadcast on CBC News, The National. The entry shows the results of persistence, of holding, keeping tidbits, sources, and information gathered between one European terrorist attack and its connections to Canada and the next attack in Belgium.
That he was ready to restart something from Brussels. And it's maybe the reality, because I said we have found a lot of weapons, heavy weapons, in the first investigations, and we have seen a new network of people around him.
This idea of a broader network protecting Abdeslam may have been new to police, but not to the people of Molenbeek, home to 5 of the Paris attackers. It's small, but knows how to keep its secrets. Back in November, when Abdeslam was first on the run, we met many there who suspected he was nearby. Jamal, afraid to reveal his identity, said Abdeslam was just a common thug with connected friends.
He's got to be around, hidden with someone he knows, not very far. I mean, he's not very intelligent. The police try to get information, but not many people here trust the police.
From CTV News, Jill Macashon's entry titled Sandy Bay Housing. Seeing a post from Sandy Bay resident Clint McIver, Macashon decided to travel to the Sandy Bay Ojibwe First Nation. What she found shocked her. Not just one home in need of some fixing, but home after home after home, housing families in deplorable conditions.
On Manitoba's Sandy Bay First Nation, half the homes are considered unfit or unlivable. Yet 14 people live here, without heat, without water.
We use the slop pail for the washroom. We don't have a washroom that works.
And up the road in a 2-bedroom trailer, a family of 9, including 7 children.
They're just pretty much beds everywhere.
Just the mattresses.
Yeah, and I just keep our clothes in boxes.
Those families are still waiting for solutions to their dire need for proper housing, but this entry highlighted the need and raised awareness of something all too forgotten. The team obtained access to a trove of emails between executives, the Players Alumni Association, and others on the topic of how the biggest professional hockey league in the world was attempting to handle the problems of concussions. With lawsuits filed, this entry showed how much was being done to protect, quote, the game, unquote, rather than admit and assist those who'd suffered at the league's benefit.
That the Alumni Association tipped off league bosses stunned Brad Maxwell.
For Mark to take and do that, I mean, I guess that kind of just shows the interest of, where his laurels lie.
TSN and CTV's W5 obtained the documents, part of unsealed court exhibits in the concussion litigation. The revelations about Napier's email infuriates former pro Bernie Nichols.
He's supposed to be looking after the players and the best interests of the players. By the sounds of things of what he's done, he's looking after Mark Napier, and that's all.
Approached by CTV News at alumni offices, Napier wouldn't touch the issue.
I can't comment on that. It's an ongoing lawsuit. Bernie's got his opinion. I know what we do. We do a great job for all the guys.